Number 1 says, draw a quadrilateral with exactly one pair of parallel sides. So if we can only have one pair of parallel sides, the other pair should not be parallel. And then if it asks for the name of this shape, this is a trapezoid. Number 2 says, Claire bought 1 1/35 hundredths of a pound of yellow onions for 80 cents per pound. How much money did she spend on yellow onions? So again, if it costs 80 cents per pound, multiply that by how much she bought, which is 1 1/35 hundredths, would be our number model. We'll say equals O for onion. Then to actually solve, we have to multiply. So again, since we have the 0, we know all of them would be 0. 0 times 5 is 0, 0 times 3 is 0, 0 times 1 is 0. So we don't actually have to write it down. However, since we're moving on to the 8, we have to add our 0. 8 times 5 is 40. 8 times 3 is 24, plus 4 is 28. 8 times 1 is 8, plus 2 is 10. And then if we look, we have 1, 2, 3, 4 spots behind the decimal. 1, 2, 3, 4. So she ended up spending $1.08 on onions. Number 3 says use the rules to complete the columns. So for our x, we have plus 3. 3 plus 3 is 6. Plus 3 is 9. Plus 3 is 12. Plus 3 is 15. Then for the y, we have plus 3. 1 plus 3 is 4. Plus 3 is 7. Plus 3 is 10. Plus 3 is 13. So then it wants to know what's the rule from going to the x to the y, because it says what rule relates to the in number to the corresponding out number. So we have 3, 1, 6, 4, 9, 7, 12, 10, 15, 3. So our numbers are getting smaller, and they're each getting smaller by 2. So our rule is minus 2. C says write the numbers from the table as ordered pairs, and then graph the ordered pairs and draw a line to connect them. So our first one is 3, 1, and we have 6, 4, 9, 7, 12, 10, and last 15, 13. So then it wants us to plot it. So for the first one, we go over 3, up 1. Then we go over 6, up 4. Over 9, up 7. Over 12, up to 10. And then over 15, up to 13. And then it wants you to draw a line to connect them. So then it says, what is the in number when the out number is 16? So if our out number is 16, to go the other way, we would have to add 2, so our in would be 18.